everybody. Today is an exciting day. I'm going to do a virtual unboxing on my game Beast and Diplomacy, which will be kickstarted in autumn 2025. So let's take a look at what's inside. So we got a little box over here with all of the beautiful European warnings. This is the side, one of the sides. There's actually a completely different side on the other side, so you can choose which one would you like to show on your shelf. You can show an owl, or you can show this panther thing. We call them fiends in the game. Alright, so let's take a look. Lift the box. Boom. Okay, so let's see what we got inside. Alright, so we got the complete rulebook. So obviously we're on Tabletop Simulator, so this is a PDF. The rulebook presently has 48 pages. This is the one that is the asset that's the most likely to change before Kickstarter, but we're gonna talk about it as if it were final today. Okay, so let's see. Here's some components. Family overlay. I think we found that. That's the boy. Okay, I'm gonna just set it aside. Then we've got that's the Beast board. Okay, it's folded. Put it aside. This is the Diplomat board right there. Okay, we're gonna set this aside as well. What else we got here? This is... Alright, so this is the Traders board right here. That one is also folded. And finally, this is the Personnel board, this one over here. That's also folded. Okay. There we go. So these are all modular and then they connect together as shown here. Now, okay, the scoring pad, there it is. Okay, let's put it aside. We've got the appendix rulebook. This rulebook is shorter, but it goes into more specifics, like the distribution of the various characteristics of the beasts, how quests work, and then how personnel works, and right at the end, there is a FAQ. So that's that. Okay, so the appendix rulebook is right there. All right, we've got the player aids. So there's 6 of these. Here I'm showing just one example. Again, it's two-sided, which contains similar information and a very, very condensed version of what's in the appendix rulebook, as well as how the game flows. Okay. Now what else do we have? Okay, so we need to look at the cards. So we got 336 of these sort of bridge sides cards. Okay, we're gonna split them apart in types in a moment. There they are indicated here. So I'm just gonna cut to that probably. But real quick, we're gonna also pull out the mini quest, the mini cards over here. These are smaller in size, okay? And they are the secret quests in the game. I'm not gonna teach anything about the game so far, we're just unboxing it, okay? So now, obviously, all of this stuff over here comes in a punch board, so you're gonna have to punch it out. Yeah, so these have already been punched out, so I'm just gonna drag them out. So we got 36 of these little medals, like that. Then we've got 28 tens. That's the money in the game. We call it ore. 23, 44 of these. And then you have 12 little king's favors. These are the high priority blockers. There's 10 of them. And then finally we've got the player mats, which are two-sided, one for family mode and one for the main mode. There's one per player, 6. Now finally, let's see, so there you are, there's the player mats. We've gone through the chips, so 44, all of this stuff. We've got a die and a black cube. Okay, we're gonna chuck them right out. And then finally, we've got all of the wooden bits. Let's see. So each player has a color, and each color has exactly 6 workers. All right, so there we go. There's 6, and 1 wooden disc. There we go. Depending on how well Kickstarter does, we may add some decoration to these components, but the shapes you see here are the shapes we're going to have. Okay, that's that. So I'm going to do a quick cut to discuss the individual decks. All right, and through the magic of video editing, there we go. I have split up all of the decks. So let's take a look at what they are. So we got beasts. There's 120 of those. Here's the back, here's the front. So we got the back, flip them, there's the front. That's how a beast looks like. Then we've got environments. There they are, back and front. Then we've got the diplomats. So there's the back and the front, perfect. Then we've got 40 trader cards, back and front. And then we've got 70 personnel cards, back and front. The quests, I've already showed you before, there they are. And then we have cages. So these are the characters you get to play, and they double up as a cage, so you can flip them. They are a different type of environment. And there we go. So there's that. Now we're gonna take a quick look at the boards and how they unfold. Okay, now obviously we need to cheat this a little bit in Tabletop Simulator because it doesn't support animations. I mean, you can code them, it would take a fair bit of time, but I don't think that's an intelligent use of time. So you just imagine that these get unfolded, in this case horizontally, or rather vertically, I guess, with 3 cuts. So I'm gonna pull this out. There we go. That's an unfolded beast side. This is where beasts go. And you can see here it indicates where the beast deck goes, where the beast trash goes, where your workers go. It's up here. And then here you have the various beast cards that go on these slots. Now let's pull out the diplomats. Okay, this part will slot up here. There we go. Something like that. Okay, and it forms a bigger board together. I'm gonna lock these two. There we go, just so I don't move them accidentally. Okay, now let's get the traders out. Okay, so we will unfold this board. There we go, and this one goes here. I'm in some trouble here, but there we go. Oh, I see it's on top. There, that's better, sort of. Let's lock this one as well. All right, it's on top. All right. Okay, well, stay about there. In real life, this is easier, believe it or not. And then we need the personnel. There goes the personnel. Okay, so that forms the entire board, right? Now, if you're playing family mode with younger players, right, you need to overlay this little insert on top of here to essentially cover, so to speak, the rules of the game. And you also need to remove the traders and the personnel. So that's how this all works. While I'm at it, I think what I might as well do is show you the back of the box, which you would see and you get as you get it home, or if we make it to a store shelf on a store shelf. So you have the motto of the game, then a brief description. Here is what the game looks like, right? And then a longer description to tell you what it is that you are expecting to find here. This is where we're gonna be putting quotes from media and influential people or players. At the moment, this is temporary, though this one is true. Yeah, there's all of the information about the publisher and Dragon Dawn Productions, who have graciously accepted my design into their fold. And down here as well is the link to the community, which I strongly recommend you join, because that way you can find all sorts of tips and tricks and play online if you want to. We also support Tabletopia and Tabletop Simulator. These are official mods that I myself have made that you can play anytime, including right now. There you go. And that concludes the unboxing of Beasts in Diplomacy. Thanks for watching. Want to play with us right now? Join the community using the links below. Hand in hand we journey far, Beasts and Diplomacy, our star.